I think it's this one. Okay, one of these microphones is gonna die. Is this one? Okay, period. Now, first of all, how the hell is this microphone dying? And I just charged this mother sucker. Anyway, hey again, it's me, Coach Obi, the Mystical Misfit. If you don't know me, if you do know me, you've been here before. Hey, Bookie, welcome back. Earlier I had recorded a 55-minute video, and as I could see by way of technical fucking difficulties, that shit only record. Well, it was live streaming for the entire 55 minutes, but what was recorded was only 10 minutes of video, and that's because it kept stopping and starting. Okay, I don't know what the hell was going on. But anywho, today has been quite interesting. I'm just gonna piggyback off of whatever I said earlier. I did talk about some love situations that was brewing in the background, as well as some people that may have underestimated you, people that had counted you out, people that overlooked you, that are now realizing that they made a fool of themselves because you showing and proving that you really are the blueprint, Bookie. You are the answer. You are the method. And I just feel like that's unfortunate for those individuals because that ain't got nothing to do with you. You know, you tried, okay? They didn't want to take your assistance, your guidance, your whatever when you was giving it to them back then. So just like Mike Jones said back then, they didn't want me, now I'm hot, they all on me. No, fuck that. You don't need to be pressed over nobody, even if it's somebody that you have history with, because if they overlooked you then, what makes them feel like they're entitled to another opportunity to potentially do the same thing? Or maybe they're coming back into your life only to reap the benefits, but they didn't want to believe in you back then. So why the hell would you allow them any access to the benefits? See, once you start to realize that you don't owe nobody a motherfucking thing, not even entitlement to your story, to your energy in any way, shape, or form, that's when the game really changes. I'm just saying. Okay, so I'm hearing something about propaganda, but I don't think that that has anything to do with what I'm about to tell you. I feel like there's a mixture of energies right now, like I'm getting this energy of nursery rhymes, not to say that I'm not sitting in front of a brick wall with all these nursery rhymes or whatever these things are painted on the building. I don't know, each of these characters and these farm animals, old MacDonald had a farm, I'm hearing all of these things look significant to like fairy tales or nursery rhymes. It's like it's childhood. Okay, childhood is definitely significant. The Six of Cups did come out multiple times from multiple decks in my reading earlier for the Ether report earlier. And I do feel even earlier, I was and earlier being like 10 minutes ago, I was jotting down some more notes because I was just getting channel message after channel message. And the crazy thing is, it's anyway, I was getting channel message after channel message, and I got something in regards to children. Like, stop focusing on the grown people and focus on the children because the children are the future, right? Now, here's the thing. For me, it's been hard to like overlook the grown people because like they're human too, right? They're they need help too. But then my spirit guides are trying to like make it clear to me like, hello girl, you exerting too much energy. It's nothing wrong with caring. It's nothing wrong with wanting to help people. It's nothing wrong with all of that. But also when you have a path, you need to stick to that damn path and stop trying to go on side quests and shit. Cause them side quests would be throwing me off and burning my energy out way quicker than need to be. So boom. I'm even hearing that song, I believe the children are future. I've been hearing a lot of the songs that my grandmother used to sing to me as a kid. So I don't know, something about grandmas could be significant. Something about just the way that your mom's mom behaved, or your mom's mom, the things that your mom's mom believed in. I don't know. Something about that. Okay. Something about your mama's mama. Okay. Um, and then I'm also like, there's this it's so weird because, so first of all, can I just say this? The messages today, they've been coming, and then now here come all these pigeons just coming around. Why would y'all, what is y'all doing? All of a sudden y'all just, what's up, squad? What's goody, gang? What, y'all just making sure I'm getting the messages right? All right then. I think I got it though. But thanks for pulling up, homies. I mean, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Damn. What is she? Okay. Okay. And then of course it'd be the ugly duckling looking one. It's not ugly. I'm not saying that it's ugly for real. I'm just saying the one that look a little different than the other ones. What up? We know each other? Like of course we know each other. Anyway, the signs today is it's literally been actual signs, like either it's a sign on a storefront, or the typical one for me is license plates. Yeah, stores and license plates today. But the crazy thing is, here's how I got the signs today. Okay, let me just run down the list. I got progressive, okay, 444, elevate, dream big, star, craft, 528111. Listen, that's a code, but I'll save that for a little bit. Alignment, the number 4 again, okay? The letter C, visionary, 144, right price, angels, and feathers. Okay, now feathers is I've been seeing feathers today. I typically do see feathers often as well. Those that kind of be like my little sign, but this situation feels like a total conversation happening through source. And that's like normal, right? Okay, yeah. But like everything that I normally would look at and see, like, oh, that's a building. Oh, that's a sign on the building. Oh, that's a business. It's like direct communication, because I look right at the right time. I look right when I'm passing by something. I look right when something is happening, and there's a sign there, right? And it's all these words that I've seen today that I just mentioned to you today are in alignment with what I'm working on, with what I'm doing. If you don't follow me over on the prosperity portal, you should. Okay, the Mystical Misfit is my handle over there. Damn, that's an interesting looking bird too. But yeah, follow me over on the prosperity portal if you want to start to get the Misfit Method series in your inbox and other cool things, okay? Because I'm dropping a lot of gems specifically for my creators, my visionaries, my misfits, okay? Um I'm trying to make sure that you guys get the tools and the insight that you need, instead of just dropping dropping shit talking messages on TikTok and things of that nature. I'm trying to give you guys some substance that you can actually use and apply to your life and your business. All right. So yeah, the prosperity portal is where you need to head if you're trying to get actual tools and insights from an expert who's mastered the art of failing forward. Yay, yay. But with that being said, the messages do feel symbolical to success. Okay, and I did mention this earlier on the ether report that got cut off, about us moving into alignment with things that maybe we had to put down at one point. Like, let's say we had an idea and we thought that that idea was going to take off, but for some reason it didn't hit the way that we were expecting it to hit, and we felt called to leave it behind, or to just temporarily put it on hold until we could get some more substance, some more grounding with the idea. Now, I did see something in the cards in regards to you connecting with individuals who have the capacity to broaden your vision, or it's something about you being able to see from a different vantage point, or somebody else coming in, this person that you're connecting with coming in and having a different vantage point, and then completely shifting or pivoting whatever it is that you originally had, the idea that you originally had. So it's not necessarily changing the idea in that respect, but it's more so just amplifying something or adding a missing ingredient to it. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. So I do see it's like this is gonna sound crazy because I wouldn't normally tell you to do this, but like every time you feel compelled to do something, say something, go somewhere, follow that. Follow through with that because you're being led, you're being guided, okay, divinely. There's something that you can't see that the universe is already, it's like some steps have already been laid out for you, and all you got to do is follow the path. But if you deviate from the path that's being, it's almost like download, like moment to moment you get a download. It's like, now go here, now do this, now sit here, now get up and go there. It's like every time you feel that, go, because this is like a very magical, it's something real magical, yo, that can't be explained by logic or anything else. Like the universe quite literally is guiding you. Yeah, like I got the 10 of wands right here. It's like something that, and you have been experiencing a great deal of hardship, a great deal of obstacles, and just constant like roadblocks being put in your way. But I feel the universe is kind of like responsible for this. It's either there are other individuals that have actually been doing this, quietly in the background, but the universe has been allowing it, or the universe is actually orchestrating this. But it's like it's like a series of tests, like you're in the gauntlet, or you've been in the gauntlet for a moment, because the universe is preparing you. That is what preparation looks like. Preparation doesn't feel good. Preparation doesn't feel comfortable. You can't be in your comfort zone when you're being prepared, because you're about to step into something new. You're about to do something that you've never done before. Okay? 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, you've mastered something. You've definitely mastered something. Like the universe sees how hard you've been working on some shit. And this really could be business. This could be you have a business, or maybe you're a multi-passionate business owner like me. And it's like you feel as if you haven't necessarily, you don't see it in the 3D yet. In the physical, you don't see what yeah, because we got the star card. You don't see what you've been manifesting, but it's actually you've made way more progress than you realize. You've impacted way more people than you realize. You've inspired way more people than you realize. Something about you just showing up in general, it's like giving other people energy. It's giving other people inspiration. Okay, yeah, because now we got the Prince of Pentacles. It's like you are inspiring people that are younger than you. Okay, there's like people want to collaborate with you, people want to connect with you, people want to just like pick your brain and understand like how you think, how you operate, because they're not, man, listen, you may not be getting necessarily the type of praise or the type of recognition that you really deserve, but you really are that girl, you really are that guy, regardless of what is being shown in the physical. I feel like this is almost like the universe kind of playing keep away with you, not to punish you or not to irritate you, but almost to see like how strong are you, how strong are you really? How much will you be able to pull from that inner strength and that inner knowing, that deep inner knowing of like, nah, if I'm doing what I promised my higher self I would do, then the alignments are going to align regardless if it takes me 5 years to see the proof of that in the physical. It's like, how much will you stand on faith even when those trials and tribulations are coming your way from every single angle? How much will you really show up and continue even when it looks like it's all for nothing? And I can attest to that. I've had moments where I'm just like, what the fuck is all of this for? Technically, like what am I even doing this for? Like, why? I don't have to do this. I opted in, I can easily opt the fuck out. Hello. But I really feel like the universe is putting you in a position of power. I'm hearing, but like in order to be in a position of power, you have to feel completely powerless and show how you're going to respond. How are you going to show up in those moments? Because when you have power, it's so easy to be seduced into abusing your power. It's so easy to be seduced into using your power for something of bad, or something that's not in alignment with what you originally said you were going to set out to do. You ever be in a situation where you're lacking something, and then you beg the universe, or you beg God, or whatever you subscribe to like give you whatever it is you need, give you whatever it is you've been asking for, right? And then as soon as you get that shit after so long of not having it, it's like you act a fool. You done forgot everything that you done committed to, everything that you done promised. You done got this whole promise here. The universe got it still too. It's like, hello? You said you was gonna do this, this, and this, but you ain't doing it. Now all of a sudden I give you what you want and you acting a motherfucking fool. So I feel like that is exactly what's happening right now. You've been in the gauntlet, but you stepping out. I'm telling you, with this 10 of wands here, but then moving into the 8 of pentacles, it's like you've made exemplary progress. Okay, you have done something exceptional to where the universe is really about to reward you, and it could be like a trickle effect. I'm hearing like it'll be like a little piece here, a little piece there, or a step here, a step there, but like everything is progress. So don't discredit anything for what it truly is, which is progress. Even if it may not look like the type of progress that you were expecting, even if you don't feel like you've accumulated all that you were expecting to accumulate, just continue to trust the process, continue to stand on faith, okay? And also, another thing, for those of you who forget that, like, religion is spirituality, okay? Like, I know that there is this new age belief system, and it's called new age spirituality, but everything is spiritual, whether you subscribe to Christianity, Hinduism, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? All of it is spirituality because we're speaking of spirit. Okay, it doesn't matter what you define that spirit as, you're speaking about spirit. So do not get it twisted by thinking if someone prays and someone meditates that it's not the same thing. It is. Prayer is meditation. Meditation is prayer. How you do it and how you execute it, now that's what differentiates everything, obviously. Because some of y'all may specifically pray to a particular figure. You know what I mean? You may pray to a particular religious figure or a particular whatever. But the thing is, it is all spiritual. It's just a matter of how are you shit, what's your spirituality look like, okay? Now for some of y'all that's religion and some of y'all that's something else. And I don't feel like nobody's wrong in whatever they choose, but I'm just getting so tired of hearing people almost kind of like, okay, if you're religious, specifically Christian, right, you subscribe to a particular set of rules, right? You subscribe to a particular set of belief systems. Like, yeah, you believe in the Holy Spirit, you believe in all that, but Holy Spirit, right? Spirituality. Okay, so these birds just flew right over my head too. Something might be going right over somebody's head. It's a shame because I be breaking it down in layman's terms and still motherfuckers be lost. But hey, it ain't my job to get them to be found. Okay, um, if you believe in one thing over another, that is definitely the reality that is being shaped around you. If you don't subscribe to karma, for instance, it may not show up in terms of, oh, this is karma. It'll just show up in, oh, that's God's doing. What goes around comes around. That's God teaching you something. You understand what I'm saying? But either way, it all circles back to the same damn thing. Your actions have a reaction. If you do something negative to someone, you will reap the consequences of that in one way, shape, or form, regardless if you subscribe to karma or not. You cannot think that there is no consequences for your actions. There always will be. There always will be. Okay? Two of Pentacles. It's like choices. Like you have a choice. You can make a choice based on how you feel emotionally, or you can make a choice based on what your integrity tells you to do, right? I'm really just hearing stuff about the laws of karma. And then, like, okay, so with that number that I mentioned earlier, the 528111, that was like a whole license plate and everything, right? But the 111, I told y'all in previous episodes that number has been stalking me. One is my life path number, but 111, it just feels like there is somebody's been initiated into something and they don't even know that they've been initiated. Okay, 5, change, conflict that creates change still, right? 2, that is a duality, or that is um a collaboration, right? A couple. 8, shit, that's a strength card. But also 8 is, it's like, dare I say that this year really just feels like abundance? Like, I'm not trying to be funny. It does. It feels like abundance. It feels like abundance in more than one way. It's not just physical. It's not just showing up as a, you're physically abundant. It's showing up as like you're abundant in community. You're abundant in love. You're abundant in health. You're abundant in wealth. Okay? You're abundant in wisdom. Damn. And then here's, yeah, because you've been waiting to see the results of something and you don't see it yet, and you're starting to get impatient, but like the results are there. It's just like, just be patient. Just be patient. They're gonna show you something. They're gonna show you something. It's like, we can show you better than we can tell you. So instead of begging for proof, just continue on what you're doing, and the proof will be shown to you. Like, the proof is your faith, because you know that when you put one foot in front of the other, you're moving forward, right? If you're standing still, if you're not moving at all, then you're not moving, right? There's no progress. But if you're putting one foot in front of the other, regardless if it feels like you're failing or not, like regardless if it feels messy or not, you're still making progress. Okay. Yeah. So 6 of Cups with the 5 of Wands, and mind you, the 5 of Wands is in reverse. So it's like somebody wanted to fight you on something, or somebody wanted to fight something. They wanted to fight their somebody been trying to fight the way that they feel, or somebody's been fighting somebody for the way that they feel about you. I'm not even gonna hold you either. There was this weird thing that was happening to me earlier. Like, I was looking in the mirror, but it was like I wasn't seeing myself. I was seeing like another version of me, because my eyes was turning blue. Like, for real, it was almost as if I was looking at myself through a filter. Like, my eyes started turning blue, and then I looked away a few times, and I looked back, and then like it caught my eye again, just kept catching my eye, like my eye is turning blue. That was kind of weird. It's like, I feel like some of us are being enabled with, this sounds crazy, but like we are being inhabited by a spirit that is actually, I don't know. I don't know. So I feel like some of us have been given some extra powers, okay? Because we may need them, okay? Because all I see are these adversaries. I see these rivals. But it's weird because it doesn't even feel like you're in that space of like competitive energy, or like, oh, I gotta fight, or because listen, I resonate with the whole, like, yeah, you may see that somebody's trying to cause some type of confusion, somebody's trying to bother you, somebody's trying to do something to like create some type of friction, right? But at the same time, if you don't respond, if you don't even acknowledge that shit at all, what power does that have? None. Because where focus goes, energy flows. So if you're not focusing on that shit, does it have any weight at all? Absolutely the fuck not. Exactly. So keep doing what you're doing, y'all. This is for the visionaries. Like I said, as I said in the title, this is for the visionaries. This is for the ones that's actually out there doing the work. Keep doing what you're doing, and don't get discouraged, babe, because I promise you, I've had my moments too where I started to question. And I'm like, now hold on a fucking minute. But I realized if I quit, there's other people that I don't even realize that are depending on me. I gotta keep doing what I'm doing, yo, because I may not always recognize the impact that I'm making, but I'm definitely making an impact. Okay. You may not always see it in the physical, but trust and believe it's happening. It's happening. If you've been waking up every single day with the same intention, with the same mission, with the same action, the same energy, the same faith, man, you doing a good job. And everything that you desire, it desires you too, and it's going to show up in the physical. Just stay strong and trust. Love you.